Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. Thank you for joining me tonight. Let me make sure I'm rolling. Can you hear me? All that fun stuff. And why is my video not playing? Play. We're live. Do I hear me? Yes, I hear me. Jay Thomas. Well, hello and welcome. And we also have our first person in the chatty chat was Maureen. Hello. Crystal's Creations. Hello, lovely lady. Leah. Welcome. PJB Stamper, aka Pam. Hello. Brenda. Gloria. Hello, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining tonight. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. Hopefully my moderator can still get through. I got my watch. Alright, so let us, you guys. I sat down as I usually do before a live and go, what am I going to do? And I was cleaning up from Monday and I was like, ooh. And it hit. We're going to make a shaker card today with the little eggs and the little chickies. We're going to make our own little shaker bits. We're going to do a full shaker card. What do they call that? They call that a seamless? No. I know what it's something when the whole testing, you whistled right on through, although you didn't show up on my watch, but yay. I got it, Pam. I got it fixed. Okay, oops, my eggies. I am going to use the Egg Hunt by Simon Hurley. Our background, we're going to stamp that out with the Egg Hunt. Then we're going to stamp and color, guys, we're going to be coloring a lot of eggies and a lot of cheeky poos. But yeah, I know it's called something when you put the whole card in as a shaker. Pardon me, I don't know. Pam's got a major delay. Yeah, I got a major delay too. It's like, gosh, it's almost a minute behind for even me. That's insane. Okay, so I've got a couple of card panels. I even pulled my cleanup sheet from Monday because I figured while I had my eggs out, I would stamp this. This is not going to be our shaker card, but we're going to do a new one for the shaker. But, you know, once you ink this up, you got to stamp it again. So that's what that piece is for. And we're using the spring chicken set. We've got all three of the little cutie patooties. You can't even see. Don't mind me. Those three little chickadoos and then the egg. It's one egg, but it does have a couple of stamps. It's got an outline stamp. It's got the filler stamp, which we're going to use the filler stamps. And then the two-piece eggie. Kim in Alaska. Wait, what's that? No. Who is that? Hi, yeah, Kim in Alaska. Where'd she at? No reporting, please, Brenda. Kim in Alaska. She says, I can hear you just fine. That's fabulous. That makes me happy. Okay, so we've got this. We've got old packaging because, you know, sometimes you don't have acetate running around. And these work just fine, too. So I've got some packaging for our shaker-y bits. We've got our eggs. Now, here's what we want to do. We want to be mindful that our eggs... something just tickled my nose. Please hold. Whew. We want to be mindful that our eggs and our chickens are going to be shaken around, but we still want to be able to see them. So we're going to do our chickens, our little baby chicks, and our eggs bright colored. Purple, pinks, yellows, you know, all the fun bright colors. So we want our background to be fun but subdued. We don't want it jumping out at us because we want to be able to see our little doodads through it. So I'm going to choose to do and this one is a peel apart. As you can see, the one egg keeps falling out. I've used this stamp quite a bit. It's one of his olders, but it's eternal. You can use it every year. So we're gonna do a softer look. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do all the light colors. We're gonna do piggyback, sidewalk chalk, and minty fresh. Does that sound fun? Hello, Dawn. Sorry I missed your live on Tuesday. We'll say it's Debbie J's fault. She didn't go live, which didn't get me an alarm. And for whatever reason, yours didn't alarm me when you went live. Oh, Amy, yes. We're making an Easter card. You know, because if you throw it in the mail tomorrow, it'll only be a few days late. Unless it's going overseas. And then they're always late, so. Easter card, Easter card. Okay, I'm trying to think. I think we're gonna see how it looks, because honestly, I don't know. I don't know these things. We're going to ink it up, give a light little spray, and then we're gonna stamp. So we're gonna start with our light colors. We're gonna start with piggyback. You get in your little slot there. And I'm gonna really get it saturated with the piggyback. Be there next week. I'm doing Pansky. I want to do that too, but yeah. Okay, and now we're just gonna throw in some of that. I don't know. Can't hardly tell. And then we're gonna throw in some of that. We'll see. We'll see, because they're light colors. Sometimes it's hard to see on the red rubber. Wrong water bottle. We want to do a light misting. Got my squirt bottle at 5 below. Okay, and I think I'm going to, I know I just got all this wet, but one thing I'm going to stamp it this way. I think I'll have a little bit better luck getting it pressed down this way. Cookies! Me too, Amy, me too. Oh, look at that. I could have squished on the green a little bit more, but look at that. And, oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's fabulous. Sorry, I'm just admiring my own work. Just checking out all the colors. Okay, that was so easy, you guys. So, I don't think there's going to be, yeah, there's not a lot of ink on there, but I want to do, did my paper just fall? No, I moved it over here. I want to do that again. I want to do that again, see if I can't get a little bit more of the minty fresh in there. And I'm going to do that at the top, that at the bottom, and then that all around, minus your little fuzzy. Make sure I put these together right. Cordelia, hello, hello. So I've got those. I'm going to get a light mist again. Okay, I'm going to lift that up. Got to make a dry spot. I got it a little too wet that time. And then we're going to take our other one and just see how well it went. Rolo pretzel treats. Those are so good. Cordelia is still coloring her chickens. If you guys are on Facebook and in our Facebook group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends, you will see that Cordelia, she posted some cutie patootie little chicks. Oh, see, yeah, that one's got a little bit more green in it. Maybe a little too much. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ooh, I don't know. I think I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to use that one. I don't know. What do you guys think? Don't sit down in the wet spot. So pretty. So pretty. Okay. And then we've got that. I do want to trim it down a little and put a little edging on it. You know, I think we'll put minty green on the edges of this one and a little piggyback on the edges of that one. Minty fresh piggyback. Elizabeth suggested brown chickens, so I had to do some brown variations, right? Gotta test them all out. I'm gonna be making chicken cards this spring, this summer, because they're just fabulous. Okay. So I'm just gonna ink. Oh, I'm just gonna ink and then cut it all off. Let's try that again. And we're making a shaker card, so we want nice straight edges. Although you could technically do whatever type of edge you want. I do want mine straight because I think it'll look better. And there we go. There's our little card for that one. Yeah, brown is a lot of shades, and you can make it. I'll just cut all that side off. It's easy to make too. I think I'm gonna leave that one there and then cut off this bottom one. Yep, that'll work. Because you just need all three primaries to make brown, which is nice. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna do greens with this one and pink with that one. Shaped cards for Easter, heck yeah. Oops. Yeah, this method of making your own shaker bits, you guys. Oh yeah. Now to make it even easier, I could have cut the eggs out of solid cardstock, right? And then we wouldn't have to do anything. But I wanted to show you a little something. Oh, look at that. Just a little hint of that lovely minty fresh in there. Gonna round out the corners a little bit more though. Okay, so there's our minty fresh one. And then we'll go in with our piggyback one. People requesting Miss Amy to post her shaped cards. I hope she does in our group Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. Yes, patience when creating your own shakerty bits, but like these little eggies, this whole little tray, I did in less than 10 minutes. I had them done before going live. So yeah, it's doable. You know, just sit there and crank them out, turn on your show, your favorite show, watch your show while you're just mechanically die cutting. And I did that. No, I did that right. No, I did that wrong. No, that looks more pink now that I did that, but yeah, isn't that funny? All right, now I got to decide which one I want to use, you guys. Pink or green? Pink or green? Let me put these away. Yeah, the Minty Fresh. Minty Fresh is a pretty color. Okay, so I don't know. And I don't have to decide right now because we still got to take care of our chicks and our eggs, right? So this is what I did. I got to find my Misty. We're going to use some mint tape. If you got a little chunk laying around, that'll work too. And I purposely did this for your guys' benefit. Green. I know, is that really a question? It is sometimes, you guys. Okay, so what I did is I made a template. And when you're doing mass production, especially small little bits, that's what you want to do. You want to make a template. I'm going to see if I can't cut this little piece in half because I don't need it all. Okay, so here's my little template. Okay, and it doesn't even matter if I do it this way or that way. I just need it to sit in here and not go anywhere. Okay, and if your mint tape isn't very sticky and you have Crescent Seal in yours or another sticky mat, it'll make it more sticky, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Now, originally when I cut these, I had all 5 pieces put together. Okay. So I cut all 5 pieces on all of my little strips. So you cut all 5. And then you rearrange them to fit as many more on as you can, which was these guys. See that? So the first 5, then the second 4. And I had a piece where I just cut 4 of the leftover guy off of one of these. But yeah, I cut 4 more of him off of the little spare bits. And that's how I cut them. Just cut your little pieces, run them through. I ran mine through right through the little guy. Tape them together like this. You can peel them and move them very easily all together. You can see where I poked a hole to help push them out in between. Okay, and then I wound up with all of my little dies. Now of course we're not going to use the black ones, but they won't go to waste because I can use it to back something else, right? So now all we got to do is kind of sort them by what they are. Okay, so we can get our little gem picker, okay, if that helps. We've got our single egg, we've got the chick that looks like that, the double egg, the walk-in chick, these black pieces out of there. Okay, if you like tweezers better, you can use tweezers. There's our other chick, eggy, 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 that one, eggy, that one. Double eggs. So we just take a minute or two, you know, and sort everything. You could also sort as you're popping them out. That'll help you a little bit too. Oops, you go there. These ones almost look like little ghosts. The little shape looks like a ghost. And get our little shapes divided here, and this will help us when we go to stamp them. Okay, our little shape badoos. There's our little piles. Okay, So now we have everybody sorted. We're gonna grab our stamps. Of course, we need a stamp. Okay. So the first round, I'm gonna use my egg. So I'm gonna pop that right in there. See, I put my little egg right in there. Okay. Now I'm gonna set my little stamp right on the egg. Okay, just like so. And then we've got our, oops, use that little gem picker. Get our little 2-piece egg right there. So then we get our 2-piece egg stamp right there. We've got our ghost chicken right there. And then we look for our ghost chicken, which is just the chicken pecking at the ground. So that's going to go in there. And then we've got our little leg chickens. Almost looks like a frog. Which is that one staring straight at us, wondering what we're up to. Look at that. And then we've got our chicken leg. That one almost looks like a drumstick. Ramona! Hello, hello. Okay, you make sure their back sides are up just like normal. All that fun stuff. Get them as centered as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the more perfect it is, the better the rest will come out, right? Get that scooched over. And this being our first run, if it's not good enough, we can fix it on the next one. I think that's going to be good. And then we close the door. I gotta pick you guys up though. Okay, so we're gonna close the door on the subject. We can double check, spin that around. It actually looks pretty good. Okay. Oops. You know what, you guys? I didn't make sure that this was stuck in the corner, and so everything kind of shifted. That's all right. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Let's try this again. Make sure this is in the corner, so if anything lifts. Do as I say, not as I do. Put some magnets down. Make sure everything's in the corner. Hi, Dan. How are you doing? Huh. This egg pair, does it go either way? No, I think it goes this way. I don't know. This one's being a little pill. Stay put! And then this one. Okay. So we've got our 5 little doodads. Okay. And it doesn't matter if they pick up or not. Okay. So they're down. Now I'm going to use alcohol markers on some of them, so I'm going to use this. Maybe. Okay. And then I'm just going to use my colors for the other one. So we got our black outlines. I should have done that egg in a different color. I wasn't thinking about that. But there we go. Okay, and so I don't like how that little chickie stamped. Okay, So when I go to place my next ones, I'm going to move that chickie. So I'm just going to set it right there so I remember. Come out. When they being stubborn. Just get those in there. I mean, he's still usable, but you can see he was up too high. So my next stamping, I'll just move him down. And then this guy here, he's a little off. I can readjust him. And then my Eggy, my little Eggy. Okay, so we're gonna go through this again. You guys are gonna love me. Repetition, right? Barely arts, nearly. Is it nearly? Does your spell check not like real words? I don't know why the new algorithms are, you type in a word that is a real English word and it's like, nope, that's not what you need. And you're like, yes it is, thank you very much. Yeah, I've seen people put the stamps in the holes. I prefer to do it this way. It's just easier for me. To visualize it. And then which one was off a little? This one's little booty was sticking out. So we're just gonna move that one down a little. Oh, I might have got it on that one. Let's find out. Okay, and then I'm gonna do purple for the eggs. Purple for my eggs. And my little chickaroos. Why is your foot not stamping? Okay. And then press. Night, Leah. Thanks for hanging out with us. And see, that is much better, much better, much better. And I don't have black eggs this time. But we're going to throw that black egg in there anyways, just because. Hey. Oh, that little stinker. And I think I'll do one more round. See if I can't get that one. It should be okay because I just lifted a little. Okay, and then our double eggs. Single egg. Our drumstick. That one's so funny. Our little ghost. And our frog. Because it does. It kind of looks like a frog. Okay, and then we'll do purple for our eggs again. Why not? They're all going to be purple. Purple eggs on our pink and da, 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 da. Pink and green background. Look at those. Now I can leave this set up right here because, you know, it's just a misty. I'm just going to wipe my little chickadoos. Because we did them, that's like 3, 6, that's 9 chicks. And 2, 4, 6 things of eggs. It'll work. It'll work. And then I could just set this aside. Okay. Is this one stamped? Yep, that one's stamped. Okay, so there's our eggs. Our little black egg. We're going to fix that little black egg too. Just give me a monumento. Okay. Coloring. Ooh, I went to the aquarium today. Nice. So, our little eggs. You know, I don't want all that white space around them. Okay. I'm going to color right over. So now it's an egg. It's a pink and purple egg. Look at that. This one. We'll do a little pink one there. Wait, should I? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. 3 and 3, right? There we go. We got our pink egg. We're going to do a purple egg. Right here. Okay, and then we're gonna do a darker purple and hopefully cover that little black egg. We made a mistake. Look at that. And now it's a dark purple egg. How lovely is that? And we'll have a blue egg. This is a good time just to pull out all of your colors and make whatever you want. Okay, and then we're gonna do, let's do, we'll do, that one's not my favorite, sorry. I mucked that one up. I mucked it up. We're gonna do a purple and green egg. Purple, green, and white. That one's cute. And then we'll do a red and purple, because why not? And then we'll go with a lighter shade of... All right. Yes. Hi Judy. This is Spring Chicken by Simon Hurley. And these are just the little chicky poos and the eggs that are in this set. It's actually a really big set. I'll show you in just a second. And there they are. The spring chicken set. Look at all those chickies. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, there's that. And we got this one last one. Let's do that with a yellow. Yellowy orange. Like so. And then sorry, I was looking to see if I did that right. Okay, so we've got our eggs done. That egg's a little crazy. And then we're going to do our little chicks. We're going to do these ones in yellow. We're going to do these ones. We'll figure out which ones. We're going to do those ones in orange. Yellow, orange, and pink. Like gumball pink. Where's my neon pink? Is this neon pink? I don't know. I just did that. Yes, this is neon pink. We're going to have some neon pink chicks. Look how tiny. I can't even zoom in. Linda! Hello. Now, of course, you can stamp these on a big sheet and then die cut them all later. But lining them up to die cut, in my opinion, is harder after you stamp them all is when you're doing mass production. Definitely the way to go if you're only making 1 or 2. Okay. But if you're doing mass production, you will find that this will be the easy way. And if you're using a non-stick mat, they're not gonna go anywhere. Okay. Those are done. We don't need anything fancy schmancy. Okay. I'm gonna color these little guys orange. Go right around there. Don't need any shadows or anything because they're so tiny. I mean, you could, but they're also going to be in googly eyes. I know, right? Ooh, well, I'll have to remember that. I have to put a sticky note on the set. Maybe one of the ones I do this spring will do googly eyes. I got a lot of googly eyes, so we can. Okay, and then our yellow. Wait, let's make sure this is a good yellow. I don't want an ugly yellow. Oh, please hold. Where's my good 49? 48, 49. 49 is a good yellow. I actually made a chart for my yellows because, yeah, it's having issues with them. And if you guys have an Arteza set and you're like, hey, your 749 doesn't look like my 749, please note that I got my caps mixed up. So it's possible that they're slightly off. But I tried to put them back together the best I could. It was like I had a marathon of all the yellows with all their caps off, and I just put them on willy-nilly. I don't know what happened, honestly. And there's our yellow chick. Look at those guys. Aren't they so cute? Oh my goodness. Okay, now even though we have and you could just make more of these and be done, but if you're gonna go out and make a full frontal shakerty card, right? Let me get that cleaned up. Get me some alcohol here. Clean that right up like so. And yeah, this is rubbing alcohol or pure isopropyl alcohol. I buy the 99%, and then I do ratios. So I've got several different bottles with different ratios. It just works better for me because I do alcohol inking and all that stuff. Blame it on Abraham. Yes, you can. Infinity Shaker. Thank you, Pam. Thank you. Infinity Shaker. I kept thinking in like a waterfall, but because they do, you know, the infinity waterfall, but yeah. Okay, so we also want some shaker bits. We want some shaker bits to join the party. We've got our Easter ones from Crescent Creation, which those will be great. And then we have, I'm looking for my plain ones. Where are my plain ones? Those are not the plain ones I want. Are they in there? Please hold. Please hold. My plain ones were hanging out by the where I take pictures. So yeah, I gotta get my plain ones. Okay, so when, you know, the clay bits are not cheap, you know, but maybe you have a little bit and you want to stretch it, that's when you're gonna make your own little shaker stuff. So here's our packaging. Somewhere is our card that we made. Okay. Okay, so here's those. I think the pink, honestly guys, I'm thinking these guys are gonna match my pink one a little better. It's not so my chair's broken, that's why it squeaks. My heftiness leaned over and it went pop, and I was like, oh, and then not thinking about it, less than an hour later, I leaned over to the other side, you know, to pick something up off the floor instead of like turning, getting out of my chair, picking it up, and it went pop. And ever since it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Now, this is packaging, and there is a residue. Okay, there's a residue right there. So what I want to do is make sure the residue is at the back of the card, and then the front of the card is going to be nice and clean, right? Now, let's see that. We can make 2 shakers because we're not going to put this whole thing on there, right? I'm not going to use the seam. It's not going to match up. I mean, you could. Let's push that over there. Okay, so yeah, we could use that seam, but I don't want this piece on, and I don't want this folded piece either. So I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch, anything that you can wrap over, right? A 1/2 inch to a 1/4 inch or so. Okay, look at that. We're reduce, reuse, recycle, right? Okay. Now, you could do your sandwich like that, but I'm not going to, honestly. I'm just going to cut really close to this edge because I didn't leave myself a lot of room, like a dork. Because then I've got 2. Got 2. So which means I can just clean the residue off of that. I don't know what I'm talking about, you guys. I'm just going through the motions, right? So, hi Shay. Hi Shay. So we're going to use our double stick tape, and we're going to go around the perimeter of our card. Okay. And right here on the corners where, okay, oops. We're going to peel it back and then overlap them, because why not? Okay, we're going to run it up right there. Ugh. Then we're going to peel this back just a hair. Peel that back, just like so. And then we're going to use this in this corner. Ugh. And that goes over there. Ugh. And then we're going to peel this corner like so. And we're going to stick this one right there. And then we also have to peel the bottom too, because, you know, this is the last one. And pardon me while I drive crooked. I do drive my car way better than I drive my tape. So just know. And then pop that off. Okay, so now we've got those. Now what's going to happen, right, when we fold this over, we're going to have bulk in the corners. So, in order to even see what we're doing, I don't even know. I definitely didn't cut that very good. Don't mind me. Give yourself more rooms than a 1/4 inch. Okay, it'll still work, but. So what you can do is do like a miter, but not all the way to the corner, right? Oy vey. Miter your corners. You can look up that word. It's an actual word. And why am I trying to cut left-handed? I don't even know. You're basically making a mess. Oh my gosh. This is one of those days you're like, Elizabeth, why do we watch you? All you're doing is mucking it up. Okay. So do I have a mitered corner? Yes, I do. Can you see my mitered corner? No, you can't. So it's kind of like a weird V/J shape. You basically are just cutting a little tab in on both sides. Like you couldn't make up your mind on where to put the flap. Okay. So now I've got those. I'm just gonna flip this guy right up and make that nice and snug. Just like that. I haven't peeled the rest of my tape or anything, because now I can go over here and we're cutting down at this angle, but not to the paper. And then we're going to cut this way and then plop that corner out. Okay. We're going to cut like an envelope. Like so. Okay. And now I'm going to peel this tape like so. I'm going to get this rolled over. Okay. Just like so. See that? Then we're going to roll this side. And I'm gonna try and leave this one looser and not go so super tight to the edge. Okay, because we want a little bit of wiggle room. I should have done it to the other side too, but I think it'll be fine. And we've just created ourselves a little pouch. Look at that. With leftover packaging, we have our little pouch. Now, this is crucial. Make sure those chicks and things go in there right side up, because they're not going to flip. There's not going to be enough room for them to flip over. Okay, so you want to make sure they go in the right side up. And we're just going to drop them down in there. Look at. Okay. And then you're going to get your cheapest sequin, you know, the bulk sequin that has no color, has nothing, maybe a little iridescence, the cheap stuff. Okay, and you're gonna have more of that than anything. Why? Because it's your cheapest. And why not? Because we want to make a mess. Okay, so now we've got that in there. Got them a little too stuck to the bottom. Let's spread them out a little bit. There we go. And then we can add our other little bits. Let's do some sprinkles. Just a couple little sprinkles. Where's my little trays? I gave my little trays a new home. Oh my gosh. Put stuff on top of my trays. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of that. I don't want to have to keep opening that. Said a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. Okay, a little bit of that. This is how we make our sprinkles stretch. Even for a big shaker card, you're doing just a little pinch. Just a little pinch of all your stuff. This one here's got chicks and eggs. Okay, I'm gonna put that in there. Just a little pinch. This one is chicks in eggs. The other was chicks and eggs. And then we also have this rabbit one, but I think I'll save that one for another one because this is more cheeky poo oriented. And I think we need some seed beads just to help things roll around and have some fun. So we're going to have a couple of clear seed beads. Okay, a couple of yellow ones. You just make yourself a little shaker-y thing. And let's do pink, because we've got some pink going on in there. We'll just do a sprinkle of pink. Okay. Now we're going to plop those in there. Just like so. Okay. Oops, oops, oops. No! You guys, they're rolling around. Escape artist, escaping. Ever watch Dora the Explorer? Swipers, stop swiping. Escapers, stop escaping. Sorry. That was funny. Okay, I lost one. It's MIA, but that's okay. So we're going to peel. And I'm going to try and leave this one a little loose too. Just so we have a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, and then our infinity shaker. Look at those chickies. All those chicks and eggs. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like it. And see, they're not even going to escape our mitered corner, although they might escape that mitered corner. That one's a little hanky-panky going on. But when we tape it down, I think that'll fix that. But look at that. Yes, Pam, you are. You're fabulous. She has the power. You guys, Miss Pam, she has my direct line, so she can text me if something's gone a hinky. And so yeah, it beeps me so I can look. She's just funny. She's just so funny. Okay, so then we get to mount it to our card base. And I'm going to do it in this, right? Because if you open it, right, if you do this kind of open, it's not really going to shakety shake. But if you open it like this, all those little bits are going to fall down, right? So because I have the acetate on here, I am just going to go ahead and use this to go around. And thank you, Mr. J. He's digging the little chickadoos. And I did notice the Facebook group Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends did pop open. We'll get you, if you haven't already been approved, we'll get you approved shortly. Okay, now I'm not overlapping these ones because I don't have to worry about shaker bits getting out anymore, right? So I don't have to overlap these. And this is nice strong tape. Most all score tape is super strong. My dollar store stuff, even, you know, it's great stuff. So I'm just going to do the 4 edges and one right down the center. Just like so. Yeah, my infinity shaker. Thank you. Okay. Since we don't want to muck it up, because that would be me, I'm going to peel the top and the middle. Oh, well, I'll peel the bottom and the middle. Right? Yeah. Okay, that way there, I can get this on here. Oh my goodness. supposed to peel it but not stick it just yet. If you do accidentally stick it and you know that score tape is really sticky, don't pull up like a waffle maker. Pull sideways and twist them apart. You're less likely to do a ton of ripping. I mean, you might muck up the tape, but you can retape. So try and twist it off when you are like me and are making a muckery of things. So I'm going to line that up, going to line that up, and that actually looks good. So I'll get that one in the middle, the one there, and then I can peel these. There's that one. There's that one. And then this last one. Joop. Just like so. Oh my goodness. Look it. Oh, I love it. And you guys can modify this too. So maybe you don't want a ginormous shaker. Maybe you literally have just a pinch of stuff. Do a measurements. Measurements are hard. So evenly cut everything down so you have an inch border all the way out around, and then just do a little detail shaker right in the middle, and then you can do an extra border of patterned paper or something around that so your little shakerty bit is in the center. And then look at that. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. And again, my friends, we are using Spring Chicken by Simon Hurley of his newest release, March 2023. And it does have dies, or, you know, if you got, oh, I blew out the bag. It does come with match coordinating dies, but, you know, if you guys are handy with your scanning cuts, you know, if you can't afford the dies, that's okay. I do like the dies. They're the dies for these especially because you can crank them as you need them. Thank you, Miss Shay. Uh-oh. What are we? Oh no. Hugs for Shay for sure. Chris, you guys all need the hugs. You all need the hugs. And then, what else? Oh, this is an older stamp, but if you can, you know, if you have egg stamps, you can basically make your own background just like we did. Just do it softer than your pieces. Or you can reverse it and do your background super dark and rich and then have almost white pieces rolling around. So you can switch that up if you want. And then this one is Egg Hunt. It's a peel apart. Several of the eggs are individual, and then you got your 2 and a partial, 2 and a partial, and your strip. And look, we got her done in an hour. Whoop whoop. What do you guys think of that? Whoa. The ice in our other freezer tastes funky. Ugh. Makes my soda taste weird. Oh my goodness. Cancer, definitely. I have a sweater that says F cancer. Because it does. Okay, I'm just reading some comments before I log off. Give you time to say goodbyes. And we will see you if you guys are interested in more of me. I will be live on the Crescent Creation channel tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. I think I'll be making... You know, I don't know. I have no idea. if somebody out there is like, hey, make this, message me. I take requests. Alrighty, my friends. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful evening, and we will chat with you later. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Ooh, yeah, Shay's gonna try it. Fabulous.